Hey there, hey everyone, how you going? This is Ranger VSG here. I'm doing my 12 month post VSG update. I haven't done an update in a very long time, just been very busy, so I thought it was about time I sort of got in there and got stuff sorted. Anyway, so I can't remember last time what my weight was. I know it's before Christmas. So I'll just start at the beginning, and then what I'll do is I'll just put all my stats down below like I normally do, and I'll just let you know what my weight is now so you can have a look. Okay, so I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on 13th of January 2015. My surgeon was Dr. Yong from Joondalup Private Hospital in Perth, West Australia. My starting weight 2 weeks before my surgery, so when I started my pre-op diet, was 104, I think. No, it was 100.8. I don't know where to get 104 from. Anyway, and then my weight at surgery was 96.4. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. So my weight now is, I fluctuate at the moment. I hit my goal weight, yay, which was 60 kilos. So I hit that the week before Christmas, actually like 4 days before Christmas. So it was like the best Christmas present ever. And I did put some weight on over Christmas. So my official weight before Christmas was like 59.8 or something, I think. So my goal was 60, so I got just under that. And then I did put like 3 kilos on over Christmas. And then I managed to just buck up and stuff, as most people do, I suppose, after Christmas, and managed to get back down again. So I'm sitting, I fluctuate at the moment between 59.5, I think, and about 60.5. So about, yeah, so within a kilo, so which is pretty good. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy at the weight I am at the moment. At my goal weight. If I did happen to lose a few more kilos, I wouldn't care, but because to be honest, I'd like to it's normal to fluctuate. I see a dietitian, and she's instilled that in me the whole time. She said it's normal to fluctuate, so you need to keep that in mind. So I do. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about in this video was my things I've learned. If you follow me on Facebook, I did put these up. I think after I did hit my goal, or maybe it was when I did my 12-month, like I did a bit of a 12-month thing. So you might have seen them before. But anyway, I've got to read them, so sorry, I'm not looking. Now, these are my opinions, okay, disclaimer. So your journey might be different, but I just wanted to give some feedback on how I found it, okay? So I called it What I Have Learned. All right, my first one, don't stress about the vitamins for at least the first 3 months. That's my surgeon actually did tell me this after, no, I was like 6 months down the track, unless you have some pre-sleeve issues that are pretty serious. Your stores should be enough. Let your body heal first, and that's, my husband's actually just gone through this process in October, and that was the advice I gave him too, and he's been really good. No vomiting or anything like I had, and feeling crook all the time. The first 3 months you will be exhausted, and obviously that's from your low calorie intake. That's pretty obvious that's going to happen. Eating mush for 6 weeks is a lot harder than you think. I could not believe, I thought that would be one of the easiest things. I had mentally prepared for it. I was totally okay with the fact that I was going to eat baby food and slowly progress, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I was complete shit and failed miserably. I think I got to about week 5. And I think by then I started eating like roast chicken and stuff by then, because I just could not do it. 1 litre of water a day is enough. That's what my dietitians told me, because you can actually count. If you drink cups of tea and stuff on top of that, you can count that. Listen to your body. Very important. That's important with everything, I think, everyday life, not just having gastric sleeve. Learn portion control. I bought those perfect portion plates, the ones, and a bowl as well, that tell you how much you should have, and the bowl has like graduated measures and stuff on the side. Best thing I ever did. Best thing. Protein is the key for not feeling hungry. Dietitian told me that. You need to change your eating habits, but you need to change them slowly. It is very, very hard to do. But changing small things I found, like don't just, you know, I don't know, cut everything out, I suppose. I found if I'd cut one thing out, like I cut Diet Coke out, and then I would cut chocolate out. But if I tried to cut everything out at once, it was just too hard and I just didn't do very well. So I found if I cut small things out and concentrate on one thing at a time, then I seemed to adapt a lot better. Where am I? Oh, it's okay to have a snack late at night. My dietitian told me this one too. Just make it a good one. So, you know, don't eat half a bar of chocolate or something. You know, have a piece of fruit or some nuts or, you know, yeah, a bit of protein. Yeah, just make it a good one. Everyone else will see the weight loss well before you do. This was a big thing I couldn't even see. I think I even made a video about it once actually, saying that everyone had been commenting it. I really couldn't see the difference at all. And sometimes I still don't. Sometimes I still look in the mirror and see that person I saw just over 12 months ago. At some point, people are going to look at you strange when you say you lost your weight just by cutting down on your booze. Now, I actually added carbohydrates in there at one point. So I said, oh, I've just stopped drinking and I've cut all my carbs. And then it got to the point where people are going, I don't think she's telling me the truth. At some point, people are going to delve bit more into it. So if you are a secret sleever, you better think of some really good things. Otherwise, it makes very uncomfortable situations, or just get out of there, which I did a few times too. Change the subject. I'm a lot more open about it now, and you know, as soon as I started telling people, you know, I live in a small city. Lots of people, actually someone at work the other day came straight out and asked me about it because someone she knew was having surgery, and this is a person I don't even really like. So I was quite shocked when she came out and asked me. So clearly people are talking about me. Anyway, where am I? You will stall at some point, and likely that will be more than once. I found my husband seemed to stall it different. He's obviously not as long as me, being done in October. I seem to stall probably halfway, around the 6-month mark. And then obviously towards the end, I don't know if it's stalling, but you just lose it obviously a lot slower. But my husband stalled at about week 5 or 6 or something. And he's only really just started to go again like now. And he's, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, so, you know, in the last probably 6 weeks, I think, his weight loss has started shifting again. Trust the sleeve, it will work. I know, I stressed about it. My husband stressed about it. Or he was, you know, when he was stalling, and I'm sure he will again. But it does work. I've met people it doesn't work as well for. They seem to be the people who've had the band and now they've had the sleeve. It doesn't seem to work anywhere near as well for them. It still works, but not as well. Social occasions become more about the friendships and the chatter than the food, which I kind of enjoy because I like to have a chat. I do find, which this goes on to the next one, parties, either drink or be the skipper. It is very hard, obviously, to do both eat and drink. I'm very rarely skipper though, I must admit. If you watch my videos, you know I do drink a lot, always have. It's never going to change. I wouldn't have done this if I had to change that about myself. So that is the most challenging thing I think I've found so far, which is the no eating and drinking. It's fine if I'm going to a party, because I can still pick at foods and then drink. I can seem to manage both things. My favourite meal now is a cheese platter. It always was a top, high up there, but now is hands down favourite thing to eat. I'm totally addicted to cheese. I found dinner dates are really difficult. it is, you do tend to talk more, but obviously people eating this really hard. Yeah, I find that I'm trying to chat and they're trying to eat their meals. It is, sometimes that can be difficult. Um, oh, and head hunger is a real thing. However, sometimes it is confused, and often actually confused with thirst. A lot of the times, this is my dietitian actually talking. Um, I was hungry because I don't know. So I know some people don't get hungry anymore. I'm one of those people who still gets hungry. I still love my food. Um, yeah, she said to me, she goes, "You're probably just thirsty," and she's right. A lot of the times I'm just thirsty. I still don't get anywhere near as much fluid in as I should. I must admit that's been a bigger struggle than I thought it would be. I've always struggled anyway, so it shouldn't have been. It should have been pretty obvious, really. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, though, it's been the best ride ever. Don't regret a single thing. I'm very glad I did a lot of research on the YouTube, you know, and all the channels that I watched, and articles that I read, and you know, I think that's the best thing I ever did. I was able to I'm able to help my husband along with his journey and talk to him about the way he's going and help him through. And you know, I've joined sleever groups. I think that's a very important thing to do. Either join, you know, communities like this, and talk to people online, or you know, join a local Facebook group. I'm actually going out for sleever drinks and meet up and stuff on Saturday, which should be good. It is very important to help you through that process and have those people to talk to and ask for help and boost you up when you're having a shit day. And yeah, you know, because you're still going to have those days where you're going to want to eat something bad, or you might even have a day where you just eat shit all day long. You might eat shit all day long for 3 days, you know, or 3 weeks, like over Christmas. It is sometimes a struggle still with the food. I find, especially around Shark Week, I'm very hungry all day, every day, for about a week, and I really struggle with that. The guilt is really hard too sometimes. But that's a personal journey, isn't it? Everyone's going to have those issues, I think. But yeah, I love it. Best thing I ever did.